It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It's Friday.
Woo-hoo.
Come on, excitement. Let's see, Friday. Come on,
Oh,
Bob.
Boy. Oh boy,
Bob's over there, bah humbug.
this is one of them 20-hour days.
How'd you get such a short day?
Yeah, gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's
Gonna be a
Friday,
long
October
day.
23rd, 2020. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Yay, the weekend is upon us. Wow, 7 a.m. And we got some rain in the forecast. So, wow.
We do.
Yeah, wait till that weather pops up today. Gonna be surprise. Anyway, welcome to Down on.
They say that it is warm right now as it's going to get all day.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was kind of shocked when I went out
Yeah.
this morning. I was like, "Ooh, I don't even need a jacket."
Did you see the little
You
thing
better think twice.
So I know.
on social media? It says summer and winter in the same state. And it shows Kansas. It was like 34 degrees northwest and 84 degrees southwest. It always says, hold my beer. Yeah, winter is on its way for the weekend.
Go get your snowblower.
You know, they've got a chance of that in extreme northwest Arkansas Tuesday morning.
Well, that's what I heard, that even our area Monday has a slight chance of
Is
some
that
snow.
right?
Mixed
What?
in.
Yeah.
No, blah.
Four-letter
humbug.
words on Down on the Corner.
Blah,
Can you imagine?
blah,
Snow.
blah.
Listen to it.
I'm not buying that at all.
Terrible.
Bring it.
Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store in Mountain Home, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191, the very best in home entertainment, home appliances, tools, lawn care equipment, you name it, they got them. Bob, what you got from Sears? Talked to them a while?
I went by there the other day just for a quick visit. Going to be having a lawn and garden sale. They've got a shipment of lawn and garden stuff that's been delayed.
Really?
That
When's
is-
it start?
That is, they don't have the date. Here's
Really?
the catcher to it. They have a shipment that's been delayed, and they are expecting it within the next week or so. And then Sears Corporate has decided that they're going to have a lawn and garden sale after that.
So they got a big extravaganza coming up.
Probably, it sounds like something's
gonna be good.
big's in the works. So,
Wow.
you know, you're talking about getting a new weed eater. You may hold off for a week and just see what happens.
Ooh, good idea. Yeah.
But give them a call. Like, again, the best thing going is their maintenance agreements and their in-home appliance repair. And what I mean by in-home, I don't mean by in-home in their shop. I mean in your home. They're going to come to your home and do everything they can to get you back up and running. If that doesn't work, if they need a part, it's going to take longer than expected, then they'll pick up your appliance, bring it to their shop, get you back in as quickly as they can. So,
That's cool. You're local?
425-3191.
Yep. Bennett number, unless you're sick, you call 3193. In the day. That's phone number's Bennett. Seriously.
That's when you're calling in sick? Yeah.
Be at a store, but you say, oh, check see if that's line 3.
Who owned Sears when you worked there?
Who owned it? It was a company store.
It was a company store,
Yeah,
corporate store.
Back then, we were called a catalog sales office.
Okay.
And we were a Class A catalog sales office in those days, which is the larger of the 3 designations, A, B, and C. You know, the smaller towns had catalog sales offices like Salem and Pocahontas. They're a little bit smaller stores, but the volume that we did here was...
But those were truly catalog order stores. You could go in, look at the cat, make your order, wait for it to come in, pick it up.
Here in Mountain Home, we had the telephone room. We had like 6 people on telephones.
Really?
And you could place an order over the phone. You could come in and place the order, pick your order up, have it shipped out. You know, but
Because people got to remember, back in those days, there were very few computers.
Oh, no.
You didn't. It was unlikely that you had one at home, and
I remember when the
internet
Sears-
was not a thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We got the first pocket calculator. And it did adding and subtracting. And it took like 8 double A batteries. This thing weighed like 4 pounds. It was like $300. You know, it just, oh, wow, history. In fact, I got the 100th anniversary Sears catalog sitting down there. Scooter found it in the back room. I brought it a little while ago.
You have so far dated yourself, I don't even know where to go from here.
I can remember the transition from bias ply tires to radial tires, too. So that goes back a while. It's your hometown Sears store. Sears is filled with good history across the last 100, 110, 12 years, but they continue with great service, great products, KitchenAid, Kenmore, Whirlpool, LG, other appliances.
Oh, yeah, of course,
Husqvarna.
the MagTag.
There you go.
They have DeWalt tools. They have Husqvarna weed eaters and
So
trimmers.
why go anywhere else?
Husqvarna lawn tractors.
Yep.
They're just there. I mean,
And the thing about it is they're local. Local. You spend your money here, it's invested here, it's invested in our folks. The taxes are paid here. Your local hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. Out in the same parking lot as Orsolin's, up on the hill behind Wendy's, out in front of Physical Therapy Connection. Stop by and visit. We'd love to have folks come in and visit Sears today, tomorrow, and Sunday. They open Sunday?
got some abbreviated hours on Sunday. They
Tuesday
just changed.
afternoons.
Can't remember what they are. I think it's noon to 5, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that's what you said. Visit your hometown Sears store. Give them a call, 425-3191. Your hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home. I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing. 3 locations to serve you the very best coffee in town. As Mike says, we are real coffee. And yes, you can go by and order half pound, 1 pound of beans, ground or non-ground. You grind your own beans.
Okay, so you found that out.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, and you say, well, I'd like to have half a pound or 1 pound of beans. I like to grind them myself. They'll sell them to you right there. And so you've got that service there. What's the
For you. What's the coffee of the day, Scooter?
Yeah, I'm looking
what was
that
that
up.
monkey drink you had? The
funky monkey.
And we had the
I like
Razorback.
that one. I like the funky monkey. That had the cream de banana.
No, let's not be going.
And
You can't have the same one twice in the same week.
I didn't say we're having that one. I said I like that one. And then we did the Razorback, and then we did the...
you think this is Old Home Week? We need a new, fresh coffee
Yep.
flavor, Scooter. Come on.
Let's go with
You've had all week to think about this. 3, 2... Oh, wait, that's his job.
Malibu Mocha.
Malibu Mocha.
It's caramel sauce with coconut syrup.
Okay.
Caramel sauce with
I
coconut
got one
syrup.
called Moose Tracks.
Moving right along with Brewed Awakening coffee here.
That was
3
great.
locations to serve you. Baxter Regional main entrance, and then you've got Bomber Boulevard at 707. It's going to be a little bit busy between now and 8 o'clock, and of course 62 East Plaza. As Mike says at Brewed Awakening, we are real coffee, and I say if you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations, so pay them a visit today. 2 drive-thrus and 1 walk-in. So check them out. Brewed Awakening coffee is the best coffee in town. And Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. You can talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris. Anyone here can help you. And it's a hard time, when someone passes away, it's just Roller Funeral Home steps in, they do it. They're very professional, caring, loving, and understanding. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, today we mourn the loss of one of our own citizens due to the virus. He was a friend to many, plus a family man. Lord, I pray for his family that you give them peace and comfort. And Lord, in the days ahead, help us not to forget them during the holidays when things will be different. And Lord, I pray for all families that have lost loved ones due to the virus. I pray continually for an end to the virus. Help those that are ill, and please heal them. And we look forward to the days, Lord, when anything said about the virus will be in past tense. Let the virus be history very soon. I pray you heal our people, heal our nation, and end the virus. And that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Wait, we don't have to do this on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, but you got to listen to the stuff I listen to on Friday night.
He's got to listen to me in his ears.
Oh,
Friday
man.
night.
They purposely asked me, how can we do one side in here so we can just talk to the guys? So, hey, wait, use this mixer. So he can say anything you want.
Trust me, I know. And he does.
Always have.
Okay, we're braced.
And now, dun dun dun, the weather.
I thought you were going to hit that high note.
That
Nope.
was the high note.
That was it. It's a Friday. That's as high as it gets.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob Melinda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. The website retiredtoarkansas.net.
I'm guessing we're foggy today.
Let's take
You're
a
going
look.
with Foggy? What are you going with? You can't just say, let's take a look without guessing.
We got a 50-50. Okay, clear.
All right.
That's yesterday's picture. I want to see today.
Well, you can see some of the clouds moving in. Look how dark it is on the left side of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would be a little bit north-northwest there because, anyway, you still see the bridge lights on Highway 62, 412. City of Cotter lit up, a little baseball park, railroad museum down there. White River separates Marion County from Baxter County. The camera's in Marion County, Arkansas, looking into Baxter County. Now, you can go to retiredarkansas.net and view the White River all throughout the day. It'll be kind of fun today when the storms roll through and watch it rain over there. It's really interesting.
Well, especially if there's lightning and stuff. It's pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, don't you know?
Yeah, light up the sky.
While you're at retiredarkansas.net, be sure to check out all the listings with the Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate, and all the MLS listings for the two-state area, Arkansas and Missouri. The Z Team is ready to serve you today, so you can call them at 870-405-0793, whether it's in Arkansas, Missouri, Mountain View, Arkansas, to Mountain View, Missouri, back to Gainesville, all the way back down to Marshall, everywhere in between. The Z Team, ready to serve you today. So give them a call at 870-405-0793. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Temperature-wise, like Bob said, it's going to be the warmest now today. I mean, we're going to gradually get cooler all day.
Yeah, they say 71 supposed to be the high around 10 o'clock, and then after that, it's going to start dropping.
Yeah. 65 right here in Mountain Home, 68 at Harrison, 68 at Batesville, 65 at Salem and Calico Rock, 63 at Flippin. Marshall checks in at 63, 65 at West Plains. Even St. Louis is still at 62, 68 at Poplar Bluff, 67 in Springfield, Missouri. Now, here you go. In contrast, Watford City, North Dakota. 5.
I like it.
5.
That I like.
That's what they get for a living up there.
60 degrees difference. It's 5 in Watford City, North Dakota. Wow. Yeah, I got to refresh this radar. Hang on. 407 years ago. There we go. Here we go. Now we got a line of showers moving into northwest Arkansas. We'll take a look at that in a closer pattern here in just a minute. You can see showers from central Texas into southeast Oklahoma, east central Kansas, northwest, north central, and northeast Missouri, into west Illinois, all the way up into the Chicago area, south of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and moves on north. Shower activity back here towards Dallas, west of Dallas, and all the way back into south central Oklahoma. But then in Arkansas, you see shower activity around Fort Smith, a little bit northeast of Little Rock, and then in the northwest part of the state. These are some heavier showers moving in, trying to zoom in on. That's affecting basically a lot of I-49, Highway 412, Highway 62, the main drags in Fayetteville, Springdale, Eureka Springs, Bentonville, Rogers, and nothing.
Can you put that in motion? Which direction is that headed? Is it headed northeast, east?
Eastbound and down.
Because we don't have the chances of rain like we did.
No, I heard on the way in that it's going to be very scattered here.
Yeah. So you see, like Bob said, you see scattered showers down around Searcy, Truman, just central Arkansas. It affects all the highways, really. There's nothing really affected in a major way right now other than I-49 and 412 in northwest Arkansas. 62, 412 clear. All the interstates, 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, basically clear at this time with scattered showers there. Southern Missouri, you can see it. It's a little bit heavier up there. Excuse me. Sedalia, back to Nevada, Missouri. Neosho, Republic, a little bit at Springfield, and just kind of moving towards the St. Louis area and on up into northeast Missouri. It's really heavy at Iowa and Missouri line, going into Quad Cities, and heavier as we move up into Illinois. Right now, southern Illinois, not too bad. I-64 from East St. Louis, Illinois. I-55 looking good. Carroll, Illinois, and southeast Missouri on Poplar Bluff, just scattered showers. So anyway, we have no watches or warnings right now, but look at the freeze warnings all the way back into Kansas and northwest and northern Missouri. Shoo, don't like that. 80% chance of showers this morning. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Saturday, high of 54, kind of partly cloudy. Sunday, 61. And then we drop to 48 on Sunday night. We have a 60, 70, and 60% chance of showers next week. Checking iDrive Arkansas. Everything's moving well there. The traffic's moving good. Oh, state of Missouri, boy, they've got everything cleaned up down there. State drought monitor was updated yesterday. Northwest, north central Arkansas, abnormally dry, moderate drought, and a little bit of a severe drought in the northwest part of the state. In Missouri, it's a little bit more severe with the D3 bordering all the way down into northwest Arkansas, and Missouri needing much of that rain that's going through right now. Bull Shoals Lake level, it's 658.14. It's just Oh, about 0.8 below the full pool there. Norfolk at 553.42. It's a foot and a half above the full pool. Pollen index 2.1 today, 1.9 tomorrow. Real quick, run out of time. Don't want to take Bob's time away, so let's do the COVID report real quick. 103 in Baxter positive, Marion County 19, Searcy 13, Stone was 6, Izard County 188, and Fulton 52. Hospitalized 603 in the state, 236 ICU, on ventilators 91. And so recovered in Baxter County 489, 120 recovered in Marion, 169 recovered in Searcy County, 365 in Stone have recovered 361. So our percentages are running really, really good. The overall state right now, we're running 89.7% recovery rate. Crude oil prices at $40.79. It's up just a couple of pennies. Dow Jones Industrial closed up 153 points, 28,363.66 yesterday. And so with that, we need to take a break. Let's get a community calendar item.
Well, we've got Lions Club auction. I will mention real quick. Let me bring it up. It is November 9th through the 13th, 6 to 9 p.m. nightly.
Gonna be fun.
And they've got like 500 items, and it'll be a good time for everybody. So we'll be talking more about that next week.
And then you got Bomber football tonight, and I'm getting ready to get out of the way so they can talk. Coach sitting right over here. And so you'll be at Siloam.
Siloam at Siloam. We're
go
ready
get
to
them,
go.
Bombers.
Yep.
Don't come away with the win tonight.
We're looking forward to it. Be great.
6:30 pregame?
Pregame, 6:30. Yep, brought to you by Mountain Home Clock and More in the Quaint Cottage and Jim Brown Company.
Scooter?
That's it. I'm going to be there.
Okay, hit the button. Go to break.
All right.
See you, bye.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z-Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z-Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here. Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Good morning. It's Friday, Football Friday. I had to send a quick text message to the guest that's coming on at 7:30. This morning we've got Coach Steve Airy from Mountain Home Bomber Football. Coach, we didn't come out Friday night like we wanted to, but I promise you, and I can tell by watching some of the things that are going on, we learned some stuff.
We definitely did. We're still making a ton of mistakes. You know, we make 4 tackles throughout the night, and then we played pretty good defense, and we finished a couple drives, and we got a close game.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting better. We're just still not putting it together. Getting impatient. You know, I know it's a process, and I want it to happen right now.
Sure. What the old saying is, Rome wasn't built in a day.
That's what they say. It wasn't built in a day.
By golly, you want to.
Steve's like, it wasn't built by me either.
Yeah, I didn't build it. I wasn't running that game.
You just feel for those kids, you know, and coaches. I mean, we all work hard,
mm-hmm.
and you're wanting the big prize, you know. You're wanting the victory, and you're gonna handle so much moral victories or whatever. You need the victory.
Yeah, you need that W. You need that scoreboard to say Mountain Home more than the other guy. That's the only way your performance becomes credible. Yeah.
It's the only way.
Yeah. How is your health this week with the players?
We're doing good. We're doing good. I know we've rested a few guys and kind of tried to, you know, get a little beat up. I think everybody probably is at this point in the season.
Sure.
So we're a little beat up, but we got guys going to play. We're trying to get tougher.
How was the reaction of Tabor? I know he got to play Friday night, which was a good add for the team. The performance was, you could tell that he was a little nervous. So you could tell that he was a little bit tight on what he was doing. Through this week's practice, loosened up some?
You know, that's the one thing. He's been out so much, and through a course of a season, you install so much. He still makes a few mistakes,
mm-hmm.
and but he's a great asset to our team. I mean, his physicality and his presence, his leadership. He can catch the ball.
Yeah.
He can block. He's going to bring a lot to the table. So he's going to have a few things that, you know. And he's a competitor. He don't like to make mistakes.
No. You've got a team of competitors. You can tell that by watching from our vantage point up on top of the press box. You can see that. And one thing I've credited to you and your staff and to all the players every game this week or this year is their drive doesn't let up. They don't quit. They're down 28 points. It's just like the first kickoff. They're ready to roll. And they're rolling. And we haven't seen that for a while here. And so whatever you guys are instilling in these boys, win, lose, or draw, from start to finish, it's the same team going on.
Well, that's what we want. We want consistency in the program. We really want toughness in the program. That's my number one thing. Is we got to be tough enough that we're going 15 rounds with everybody, 4 quarters with everybody,
mm-hmm.
anyone, anytime, anywhere. That's my thing.
Coach, let's go back to Benton. Just there's no need to kick dirt into a mud hole, but we had a double penalty. One penalty against Benton, penalty against Mountain Home. The penalty against Mountain Home was just a foolish, you could tell, just a player lipping off when he shouldn't have been. But the penalty that they called against Benton, was that penalty not designed to be against them as the guy pushed off the player at the end of the play? Was that not the penalty that should have been called? That was the penalty
that was originally called, and then our guy acted in retaliation. So it becomes a double foul and an offsetting foul. and then they threw another flag because after the push, he said something.
Okay, so that's where the
so that become the unsportsmanlike that was on our guy.
Okay. So there was actually a tied up 2 and then a third. The penalty was involved.
Yeah, and that's the first time I had seen two flags on one player. So we got flagged for the retaliation and the
unsportsmanlike.
The language, whatever he said to the guy.
Right.
But he said something to the other player, and that's when he got flagged.
And you took care of that pretty quick. I
tried. Yeah, I wasn't very effective. I didn't win that one.
Didn't win that one?
No, I didn't win.
But you straightened the situation out with the Bomber player real quick, though.
Yeah, and it probably should have just resulted right there in probably a meat hook and a bench and all that at that point. We are so thin on depth right now.
Yeah.
And you just, you want to penalize him, and then at the same time you don't want to penalize the team.
In reality, you end up penalizing your team.
At the time, you're still in the game, or we thought we was still in the game.
Right.
Right. So
let's recap the week. Monday we went to Batesville, took 7th grade and the JV to Batesville.
Took the 7th and the 8th, I believe.
To Batesville.
Okay. And we won.
The schedule had the JV, but JV didn't go.
JV got canceled.
Yeah,
they canceled that one. Said they were thin on numbers. And anyway, won both.
Yeah.
Won 7th grade, won the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then
last night we went on to Newport.
Went on down to Newport with freshmen and won again.
So we've got a 7-0 freshman squad this year so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. 7-0. Some great young student athletes coming up in the ranks from the 7th grade on through the 9th grade. There's some good little sports players.
I feel like we have good talent, and we've taken a little bit different approach with our freshmen. We've moved a couple 8th graders up.
Mm-hmm.
We're treating the freshmen like the A team and the 8th grade like the B team.
There you go.
So what we're trying to do is get a winning culture as our freshmen come into high school. We want our guys to win. We want them to come back out, not lose them to baseball and basketball and some of the things we've done in the past. So we're always trying to assemble our best product. They practice together every day.
Right.
We're not letting them play together. And so we're letting them play together. They're coming along really good. And then you're going to develop a little more 8th grade. You're going to develop another quarterback and another running back or another DB. Whatever you pull up, you're developing more people. You know how it goes. You got your top 2 or 3 kids. They touch the ball the bulk of the time. But we're developing some 8th graders, and I think it's going to be a good move for us.
Yeah, it looks like it's paying dividends. The fact that you're able to have a little more depth by playing up some 8th graders, it gives those 8th graders an opportunity to play the next level for them, and it just opens up a whole new world for you.
I know, but just by watching them, when you look at some of the kids we've moved up, they would be touching the ball a lot on the 8th grade team, and it's giving some of those other kids a chance to play offense and defense, and hey, we're developing more skills down there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of the freshmen are taking the back seat to the 8th grade, but they're going to be all right. They're going to get the reps next year on JV, and they're competing for jobs. And
yeah, push a little harder. If you want to play, push a little harder.
Bottom line is right now we've got to get this ball rolling to a winning culture, and I can't go throw a 0-6, 0-7, 0-8 freshman record out there and get those kids come back and play as sophomores.
Right.
We're going to throw the best product out there we can.
Well, the Bombers are going in tonight 3-4, and 1-3.
1-3 in conference. Yep.
Hootens has got Siloam by 1. They're ranked number 8 in the 6A. Mountain Home's ranked number 9 in the 6A. What are you looking? What is Siloam going to bring that you guys have not seen, or are you guys ready for them because you've seen what they've played?
We're going to see a lot of two-back offense tonight. So it's similar to our two-back. So it's not what you see every week, but our kids see it because we run some of it in practice. So it's not unfamiliar to us, but it's a physical brand of football. It's a sniffer back stuff Gus Malzahn brought in here years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Split zone, counter, power read, all those things. So we're going to see that, and I think our kids are going to be comfortable with it, but it's going to boil down to physicality.
Do they run the spread? Are they a deep pass threat for the Bombers?
They do. They're going to throw the ball down the field. I just hope they don't catch any of them. They throw the ball. We call it Aggie because it's a vertical concept. But they're going to throw the ball down the field and try to hit you with a big one, probably 4 or 5 times tonight.
Yeah.
They're going to take their shots. Sure are.
But we've got a defensive line that can put some pressure. How does their offensive line match up to that pressure we are able to put on them?
They do pretty good. They're a good football team. They've been beat up. I'm afraid they're going to get healthy tonight. But they've been beat up, and then they just ran the gauntlet. They just went Lake Hamilton, Benton, and Greenwood back to back to back. So they just hit the meat of the schedule like what we just got through.
So they've done exactly what Mountain Home's done.
Yeah.
We played the top 3 in our classification, and now they've just finished the top 3. So this is going to be a really good matchup tonight.
I think it's going to be a really good matchup, and it's going to boil down, I think, to who runs football the best. That 2-back system that they run, it's a physical concept. That we're going to beat you black and blue, and we're going to have to withstand it and take care of it. And I feel like that's kind of our strength right now is we play pretty good run defense.
Mm-hmm. You look for Bourget to touch the ball any as far as running the ball tonight, or maybe even Gage Lindsey?
We're gonna see. We always implement practice.
Arrows in the quiver.
We always implement practice where we get Brock in the game, and he's part of our game plan. He's so valuable to us on defense.
Mm-hmm.
And,
that's for sure.
We try to play him on limited snaps because we need him running the football. He's the guy he's our hammer on defense. So we need him fresh. So I know he'd like to play more offense. I know he'd like to play more 2 ways, but the best thing for the team is that he's our number 1 hammer on defense right now.
What is the injury update on Mason Walker?
Mason's back.
Mason is back?
Yeah, he practiced all week. We was light Monday and Tuesday, and he's back in the game plan. He's good to go. He's a tough dude.
Yeah, that set of brothers there. They're good boys there. Mason and Logan Walker, number 6 and number 9.
Good football players.
We enjoy watching all of them. Coach, is there anything else you'd like to bring up? I know you've got to get to your Friday morning meeting at the 50. So
yeah, we don't have that this morning. We kind of backed everything up. School's out today, so we're going to do a walkthrough practice, and we're going to hook it up at 10 instead of 8:30, and give the boys an extra hour of sleep. And
okay, good deal. Can you hang around just a little bit longer, or do you need to go?
Absolutely.
Right. Scoo, you want to take us to a quick break? And
you bet.
We'll be back in just a minute. Coach, appreciate you hanging around. I just wanted to mention the raffle again for the riverboat and the trailer brought to the Mountain Home Gridiron Club by Shawnee Boats and Easy Loader Trailer. I know the sales of those tickets are still going on. Have you got any kind of update, or have they kept you in that loop?
No, I'm not in that loop at all.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just know I need to go over and get my tickets.
Well, I do know that you can get them from Mike Stockton or Matt Hirschberger. Call the athletic department, Miss Benita. I'm sure she can. If she doesn't have any, I'm sure she can rustle some up for them. Anything else you want to throw out about tonight? I heard the door open, so we'll be able to swap over here in just a minute.
No. Just excited to get that nasty taste out of my mouth from last week. Get a chance to get refreshed again tonight.
What time do you guys leave today?
We're going to leave at noon.
Going to leave at noon?
Yeah. And I think, I think compliment you again on what you do on Fridays. I get a lot of compliments from
thank you.
West Plains people and family and Thayer people and people that tune in to you guys.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate that. We're excited about doing it. We're averaging about 10,000 views a week. That's pretty exciting, and we enjoy doing it. We appreciate you coming out every Friday, sitting here with us, visiting a little bit. So
you're giving a good product, and we want to give a good product too. So
it's coming. Like you said, Rome wasn't built in a day, but we like that instant gratification. But
yes,
sometimes
sir.
It's just not available. Next week we're going to do something. We talked to Coach Harry. Next week we're going to do something a little bit special. So tune in, watch us next Friday morning at 7:15, and we're gonna have something a little bit special for the Bombers, and we're gonna do something up really good. So, Coach, again, we appreciate you. We'll see you tonight.
All right, Bob.
And best of luck to you and the coaching staff and the boys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Scooter?
We'll be right back.
Greenhaw.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
It's terrible.
We're back Friday sports. We've got Coach Grant Greenhaw. He's the head basketball coach for Flippin Bobcats and the athletic director.
Girls.
Oh, the girls.
Yeah.
You're the girls coach.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you back that up. He is the head girls basketball coach for the Lady Bobcats and the athletic director. How's things been going?
Things are going well. It's a good time to be a Bobcat or a Lady Bobcat.
The Lady Bobcats finished in third in their conference for volleyball. Is that what we just talked about?
Yeah, they finished third in the conference play. Then they won third place in the district tournament last night, and they play Tuesday in the state tournament down at Cutter Morningstar.
How are they doing the state tournament with the COVID stuff?
It's played at one site like that. It's just the times are just set up where the gym can't be crowded as much.
So they're clearing the gym after each competition. Is that what they're doing?
Well, it's kind of like it's kind of like for the district tournament. They instead of like we were supposed to host it this year, but instead of playing it at one main site, all the higher seeded teams hosted throughout the district tournament, so you didn't have 4 to 6 teams descending on one site for one night.
All right.
So
how long will the state tournament run?
It's there's 3 days. I think it's a Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Now, will they do the finals there at the same time, or do they bring them to Hot Springs or somewhere else to play the final game?
In the past, Bob, they've done that on at a central site. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how they're playing that this year.
Don't know how it's set up yet
for the finals. Nope.
So your girls are all pumped up and ready to start, and hopefully come home with the big state championship trophy.
Yeah, they're ready to play.
What classification is that? 2 or 3?
2A.
2A.
That's 2A.
So Flippin and Cotter and Norfolk, do they have volleyball?
Norfolk doesn't have volleyball. No, okay. That's Class A. So around here in 2A, it would be us and Cotter and Yellville in this area.
Okay.
That play volleyball in 2A.
Okay. When does your basketball season start?
Boys played they played a benefit game with ICC last week, and they played their actual opening game was in junior high and high school this past Tuesday night at our place with Mammoth Spring, and they play again tonight. Both those two teams at Shirley, so they're off and running. So on the girls' side, we're just working around volleyball. Volleyball season first. Volleyball season first.
How is the AAA regulating the attendance for your basketball?
It's virtually, if you're familiar with what they're doing for football, it's very similar. You got to rope off or mark off every other row in the bleachers. They say through the Department of Health it's 66% is what is like allowed capacity, and then you take away every other row after that, and and everybody's got to be 6 feet apart, and depending on who you talk to, it seems like that instead of 66%, you really end up somewhere between about 25 and 35% is what you're going to be allowed if you're following the rules.
And your ability to host tournaments is gone pretty much.
We've in the past we have a Arvest basketball tournament, and we do a Billy Ply Classic. Both of those are eliminated this year. That's for us. Wouldn't matter where you're at, you're going to be losing tournament. Yeah, they said no tournaments, no classics, no jamborees. For all sports.
Just trying to limit the number of exposed people.
Exposed people, just traffic flow, and, harder to keep stuff sanitized. I mean, we wipe down benches, at volleyball games, between, say, junior high or high school mats and stuff like that. Wiping down handrails, scores tables, A lot of wiping down goes on.
A lot of wiping.
A lot of mask wearing.
There you go.
But we're playing, and we're glad to play. It's a lot better than sitting at home, as opposed to last spring.
With the tournaments being removed from your schedule, are you able to backfill those dates with a single team game?
That's what they allowed us to do, yeah. I think, we have 32 different games scheduled for basketball, which is, last year we played in girls, we played 37 games. We played in the finals of, I think, played in the regional final. We played in the final of another tournament. We played in, what I was going was we played not max games allowed, but we probably only could have played like 3, maybe 4 more games. We got beat in the first round of the state tournament, so we could have played 3 more there, and we kept advancing. But we have 32 scheduled, and if you can advance in your district tournament, regional tournament, you're still going to play a lot of games.
So with your boys and young ladies basketball, in the conference that you're in, what's your travel area for those two? And do they travel together each week?
Yes. We have some long trips. Decatur is in our conference, which is just about on the Oklahoma-Arkansas state line. We play Haas Hall, Bentonville is in our conference. That's 2 hours and 45 minutes one way. But then, Cotter is also in our conference, and that's just across the bridge.
Right.
It's not 10 minutes. Yellville is as well. We picked up a new school this year called Lifeway Christian, and that's over in northwest Arkansas as well, Bentonville-Rogers area. So it's a long trip. So we got to make some bus rides, but we also have some that are real close in our conference for basketball.
This new school that you just mentioned, are they a AAA school?
They're AAA sanctioned. Yeah, all the schools in the conference are.
Okay. And in general, do you have enough student athletes to make a varsity/junior varsity team, or is it?
Yes, we do. Some of the schools in our conference don't. We have 16 girls for basketball in high school basketball this year. I believe our boys, I think he has 17. So we have a real good number. We want to play varsity and JV, every time we can. Say Lifeway Christian, for example, they don't. I know they had to move up some 9th graders to make a varsity team. But there's other schools that in our conference that will play JV and varsity. Usually a bigger problem in girls to play JV than it is in boys. Like we'll play Yellville in JV this year. In boys, we won't play them in girls. They don't have enough. Cotter could be the same thing. So it's just a difference in programs.
Just how they come up. Well, let's take a quick break, Scooter. We'll come back with Coach Grant Greenhaw, the athletic director and Lady Bobcat coach from Flippin. We'll be back in just a minute.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
We're back. Coach Grant Greenhaw, the AD and Lady Bobcat coach for the basketball team in Flippin. Coach, we were talking off screen about the other sports that are available in Flippin. So right now you're finishing up your volleyball season. You've got Lady Bobcat and Bobcat basketball in the works. The boys have already kind of started their season, had their benefit game and started playing regular season games. Will you see Norfolk at all in basketball?
They are not on our schedule this year. No.
In the past you have, though, haven't you?
We have played them.
Non-conference game?
Non-conference in junior high in the past. We've played them. They always come to our RVest tournament. We've played them in girls and boys, but they're not on the schedule this year.
Okay. So the other sports that we've got coming up will be bowling. Mm-hmm. You know, Flippin's had a good bowling team over the years. They use Bull Shoals lanes over there at Bull Shoals. And we know that the corona has raised its ugly head in how things are going to go with the bowling season. And quite frankly, unless you sit down and studied those, we won't even talk about it.
That's fine with me.
We'll just leave those rules alone because I have seen them. I've looked at them. I've tried to study them to kind of give the Mountain Home coach a little help, and it's confusing.
It's a lot to it.
Yeah, it's a strange thing. It's not like you got everybody in the gym that you can just go take care of the gym. You've got to deal with how the concession stands run. You've got to deal with how many lanes can be used, how many people can be in the pit, how often they've got to wipe their ball down, which is kind of strange. Having to wear a mask when you do your delivery of your ball. Your players have to do that, which is very strange. But then on the other hand, you can turn and go to a wrestling school, and these boys can...
it's just as messed up.
And these boys can wrestle. They can do everything except kiss each other. And it's okay, but you can't shake hands.
But you can't shake hands. We can wrestle for 3 rounds, sweating all over each other, but when it's all said and done, there will be no shaking hands.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of contradictions in this world, aren't there?
That's one of the most confusing.
And those are some glaring ones right there.
Yeah, but you're going to be in a bowling pit by yourself. You have to wear your mask. You have to do your delivery, come back, wipe your ball down, keep your mask on, and there's nobody else anywhere near you. So, yeah, the bowling is one that we're going to just leave it at that.
Our kids will get the bowl though, and they'll be excited about that.
Who is your bowling coach?
Susie Jones.
Okay, she's been the coach there probably since
the whole
they started?
The whole time I've been there, and I think you're right, Bob. Probably since it started. I can't verify that, but I believe that's the case. Yeah. She does a good job with it.
And consistency in coaching makes for success, and
it sure helps. Thing. Yeah. It's hard to have a stable program when you got people leaving or getting run off every year or two. You know, that just doesn't work. History teaches that pretty plain.
Yeah, and it's a good thing. And bowling is a good central sport. It's good to keep a student athlete active, and of course, in a school the size of Flippin, you depend on a lot of your student athletes to do a lot of sports.
We do. For like example, my girls that play basketball, they play 3 sports all year round. I have 16. All but 5 of them are playing volleyball right now.
Hence the delay in getting started.
Sure. Yeah, I think all of them, but 3 play softball, and then they play basketball. So, I mean, they volleyball, then they basketball, then they softball, then they play all 3 a little bit, you know, during the summer. And our boys, they play multiple sports as well. I've got some girls that do all 3 of those, and then they run track. Got some that play volleyball and run cross country.
Let's talk about your track real quick. Last season, you had a young lady that finished as the state champion in a long distance run.
We did. Maddie Hobson was a sophomore. She's won at 3 sports. She does volleyball, or last year she did volleyball, basketball, and cheer, and she was a state champion, 800 meters in Class 2A. So I'm sure she'll be ready to defend that again this year. She's pretty competitive.
And who's your track coach?
Josh Lynch.
And does male and female?
Mm-hmm. He does both, and he's also does cross country, and he does a good job with that. They pretty well practice, you know, or they're staying in shape, you know, not too long after school starts. He starts bringing them in after school and running them and keeping them in shape and working on technique and stuff for their runs and for field events. So they're competitive in track. We have good track program.
Where does Flippin run track? Do y'all have a track?
We don't have a track. We are building a new baseball softball complex on school site, but we do not have a track. We just go, you know, to meets here, Mountain Home, Green Forest, you know, just other places that are hosting meets.
How do they practice?
There's a track there at the park.
Okay.
In Flippin, not a straight 400-meter flat, you know, around the football field kind of track, but it is a good track. It's paved. They go over there and run and work on field events. They'll run through town. They run when it's raining. He'll take them into one of the gyms. We have 2 gyms, and he'll use one of them after school.
Shift gears to basketball. You're the Lady Bobcat head coach. Who's your assistant?
Don't have one.
How about boys?
Not technically. The boys coach and I, we help each other. We're just on each other's bench during games, which that probably be different this year too, because you're only allowed so many people on the bench, you know. But
who's your boys basketball coach?
Josh Robbins.
Okay.
So, like, I'm not at his practices. He's not at mine as far as that assistant type of deal. No,
right.
We're not helping each other game plan, especially during the season. Maybe when it gets postseason, you know, and you're just really in high school, you're just focusing on one team instead of a 7th grade, junior high, and a high school team. Then we might help each other a little bit more as far as preparing for an opponent, but not a whole lot throughout the year.
Lady Bobcat softball coach, who's that?
That's Ryan Hargrove.
Okay.
He does a really good job with them. I think they were going to have a pretty good year last year, and then didn't get to play. They had they had good return and senior pitcher who, you know, didn't get to play, but they should be pretty good this year. They have a good group of girls in softball who have played a lot of softball from elementary all the way up. They've had a lot of people working with them for a long time.
Good deal. And your boys' baseball team is coached by Ronnie Blevins?
Ronnie Blevins, yep.
Okay.
That's, you know, again, you know, they didn't get to play last year either, but I know they're looking forward to what they have coming back, and both those teams were really looking forward to that, you know, the on-site baseball softball complex too.
Good deal.
Which I don't think is going to be done in time for games this year, but it will for
soon in the future.
Yeah.
Coach, we really appreciate you taking your time to make the drive over from Flippin, spend a little time with us on television this morning. We wish you the best of luck, and go Bobcats.
Thanks, Bob. I'm glad to be here.
Scooter, take us away.
All right. We will see everybody Monday. Don't forget about...
Tune in tonight, 6:30 pregame show for the Bombers taking on Silent Springs. Yellville is at home hosting Magazine, I believe.
Yep.
See how it goes. See you next week.